I'm gonna show you rice water. Yeah, rice water. This is my mom. My grandma. She's in her 90s. And she was born in the 1930s in South Korea. And obviously, back then, they didn't have any skincare. No cleanser, no moisturizer, no sunscreen. What she told me is that she only used rice water on her face for many, many years. She looks like this. The woman has zero sunspots and barely any wrinkles. The amino acids and antioxidants in rice water are natural weapons for combating the effects of aging. Rice water is fantastic at reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles on your skin, and it's also natural sun protectant. Give it a try and let me know what you think, because your skin's gonna be left so soft and supple. I'm gonna show you guys my grandmother's recipe on how to make her rice water. I'm gonna get 2 cups of rice, 2 cups because I'm gonna make a lot. You wanna get cold water and rinse. The first rinse, you're not gonna keep, so you wanna kind of rinse that really good and then pour that out. Rinse and pour it out again. This is your third rinse. And this is what we're gonna keep. And then I'm just gonna kind of swish it around a little bit with my hands, kind of like getting the rice and kind of like you're washing it with your hands. And you're gonna do this for just a few seconds, maybe a minute. I like to kind of get my water to be like a little cloudy. And then you don't have to let it soak. My grandma said that she did not ever let it soak overnight or 10 minutes. They just did this and then they poured it into a bowl and used it because they didn't really store it back then. Now you're gonna pour it into a mason jar or whatever jar that you have to store it. And put this in the fridge. In the morning is when I use it because I don't wash my face with any cleanser. I just rinse with cold water and I will get the rice water. I keep a jar of it next to my sink and you gotta shake it up a little bit and then pour it into this bowl. And then what I do after I cleanse it with water is just go in with the rice water and just go wash my face with it again. And I do this a couple times and it's essentially your essence. After you do that, let it dry, air dry. Second way is to get like these gauze cotton strips or cotton pads and then soak them in the rice water and then apply it directly onto your skin. Now, this is like when you have a little bit more time and I do this maybe at night. You wanna leave this on for about 10 minutes and I'll do this at night whenever I have a little bit more time. And essentially you'll wash your face with cleanser and then you'll do the rice water and then you'll go in with your skincare routine afterwards. The third way is to put it in a spritz bottle and then spray it on your face and then let that air dry. And I don't have a spray bottle, sorry. And then another thing is you can make a rice mask. And if you guys want the recipe for that with the leftover rice, let me know and I'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna answer everyone's rice water questions. I went through the comments and there's so many that are like the same questions, okay? The first one, where does rice water fit in your routine? Essentially, rice water is your essence now. So after you wash your face, apply the rice water and then go in with your skincare routine. Do you wash it off? No, do not wash it off. You can pat dry, but I like to air dry it and it's gonna take a few minutes. So do not wash it off unless you're in a hurry. Can you put it in a spray bottle or ice? Yes. Actually, somebody commented saying that they've been doing it with ice for years. I've actually tried it after that comment and it was great. Spray bottle, yes, but just know that the shelf life is gonna be a little bit shorter. So just make sure you smell it. If it smells funky, it's time to change it out. Does it have to be cold or room temperature? It doesn't matter. I keep the bulk of it in my fridge and I keep a little jar of it next to my sink just for easy access because I don't wanna go downstairs and get the rice water every morning. And that's primarily when I use it, which is in the morning. How long will it last? In the fridge, I would say it's lasted me for up to 2 weeks, but I do go through it like pretty fast. Outside the fridge, I would say probably 2, maybe 3 days. It's gonna sour. Okay, what kind of rice? I have only done it with Korean rice and that's it, Korean white rice or Japanese, and those are 2 very similar rice. I have not tried it with brown rice. I don't think you'll get a lot out of the brown rice because it has a husk on it, but I could be wrong. If you wanna try it and let me know, I'm all ears. Okay, last one is rice water for your hair. I have not done this myself because I am too lazy, but I have heard a lot of benefits for rice water and hair. And actually I use the brand, is it Brigeo, B-R-I-G-E-O, and I use their rice water infused products, the conditioner. So if you want, try it and let me know. My morning skincare routine usually starts with just cleansing my face with water, but often I will use rice water. And rice water calms irritated skin, acts as a brightening agent. It can be natural sun protector and combats the effects of aging. This was the only thing that my grandmother did in the 1940s and 50s, and her skin looks amazing. Next up is vitamin C. It's an essential part of skin health, and it is a great antioxidant for your skin for anti-aging. While your skin is still damp, you want to go in with the hyaluronic acid on top, and this is going to give you extra moisture and hydration on your skin for the day. During the day, I like to use a little bit of lighter moisturizer, so I'm going in with this, and that's applying a light layer of it. The last step is sunblock. Make sure that you do the 2 fingers length of sunblock, especially during the summer. Apply that all over your face. And don't forget about the ears. Ears need protection too. Now you're ready for your makeup, or go as is. I'm gonna show you guys my 4-step rice water nighttime skincare routine. Because I did retinol last night, I'm opting for more of a hydrating nighttime routine tonight. I started off with this ginger turmeric cleansing balm. I really like this because it's super hydrating and leaves your skin feeling very soft. And this cleansing balm, you don't have to go in with a water-based cleanser afterwards, meaning you don't have to double cleanse. You make sure you want to pat dry, never tug or rub your face with a towel. It's just gonna cause wrinkles. Now I'm gonna go in with this essence first. You're gonna wanna let that air dry. Now your face is still kind of damp, and then next we're gonna go in with our rice water. And you're gonna wanna let that air dry. And tonight I'm gonna use the La Roche-Posay Cica Balm B5. And this is great for hydrating the skin and also soothing the skin and kind of help rebuilding that skin barrier. All right, you should always look like a glazed donut when you're going to bed. Good night. I'm gonna show you how I skin flood for maximum hydration with rice water. First, you wanna make sure your skin is damp and go in with your first layer of rice water and let that air dry. While your skin is still damp, go in with your second layer of rice water and then the third. And while your skin is still damp, go with your hyaluronic acid because it works best when your skin is wet. It's gonna absorb all that and make it super moist. Let that completely air dry. And now you wanna go with your vitamin C. Vitamin C has to be applied on super dry skin. Pat, 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 pat. And then you wanna go with your moisturizer. I'm using this Charlotte Tilbury because I'm gonna put makeup on afterwards. And then finish it off with sunscreen. Let me know what you think.